you don't know the thing, don't talk about the thing.
Good morning, good afternoon, that's Raymond. Today we're going to talk about a topic that I think a lot of people need to understand what is going on. Nigeria and fake news. Okay, so this topic is about Nigeria. What is going on right now? So Nigeria want to introduce, they already passed it, but the opposition party is not going with it because they think that it's a bribery going on in Nigeria right now. That Bill Gates has given the parliament, a lot of people in the parliament, $10 billion. And I want you guys to listen to what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is all fake. But just because it's fake doesn't mean that people will accept it as fake. So I will tell you this story about the bill. The bill originated from Singapore. The bill is to make sure that when you are coming to their country, they don't want your diseases. So you have vaccinated yourself so that when you come to their country, you don't infect the population there with your diseases from your country. So that is what the bill is about. You know that Africans will want to be like the new Singapore. Rwanda is even busy building themselves to become the new Singapore of Africa, the trading center of Africa. We are busy doing it. But when we are doing it, we also need new laws. This bill is one of them. The bill is to make sure that people coming to Nigeria doesn't bring their wisdom and also the diseases with them, so that they are vaccinated against other sicknesses. But the opposition party is against this law because they think that Bill Gates is behind the bill, because the bill is called Bill. You understand? Bill Gates. So they think that the bill is from Bill Gates. So that's stupid, but they have passed a lot of laws calling Bill after the independence. But let's say that they have passed a lot of bills, and right now they are complaining that the bill is from Bill Gates. So what is the bill about? The bill is, like I said, the bill protects Nigerians from diseases from outside Nigeria. So this might shock you, but in African countries, when you have a lot of African countries, when you have like AIDS, you can travel to African countries. But in the Western countries, it will be hard for you because you do a lot of tests to make sure that you don't bring diseases into their country. Those things you have to do. But when you want to travel to Africa, you only have like malaria, yellow card, and then you are into the country. We don't have any protection. So the bill is trying to protect Africans from diseases, okay, Nigerians from diseases from other parts of the world that don't want to bring into their country. This is a good law, and all the African countries need to take this law. This is when from other countries they bring a lot of diseases to third world countries. So because they don't test them, they only test them for malaria, and then they bring them because yeah, they don't African countries and third world countries doesn't protect their citizens from diseases outside other countries. What is going on? And people are saying that the vaccination will make sure that all Nigerians are forced to vaccinate themselves. Yes, it's true. The new bill was also forced Nigerians to vaccinate themselves. But if you think about it, you understand why it should be like that. Because if you want to travel, other countries don't want your diseases, right? So they will tell you you should vaccinate yourself before you come to the country. So that is what is going on right now. People need to vaccinate themselves because other country doesn't want you to come and reinfect them with your diseases. So they want you to stay out or vaccinate yourself before you come into their country. But the opposition party doesn't want to do with the vaccination because the vaccination is not even. So these people are thinking small. They're not thinking outside the box because the vaccination is for everybody. All the diseases have to be to be cancelled off. This will make sure that a lot of people are not getting sick. But I think a lot of opposition parties are into the pharmacy business and they don't want people to get vaccination because yeah, you lose a lot of money with that. When people get sick, it's good for business. So I think that is also going on. A lot of people think that vaccinating has something to do with Bill Gates, and because Bill Gates said that we have too much people in the world, and Africans, we love like a lot of people. I don't know why. You can even take your there's a lot of people in Africa. We don't have like education is bad because a lot of kids don't have like good education because too much kids in classes, all that kind of stuff. So it's making us poor and poor and poor. When you're poor and you have too much kids that you can't even educate or whatever, you're just poor. But a lot of people just want more kids because I don't know why. I don't know what they're trying to do with kids. A lot of kids are just wasting their lives doing nothing. But that is what they want. So they think that the vaccination will cause like would reduce the population. But if you think about the coronavirus, right now the coronavirus, if you don't vaccinate yourself, you die from the coronavirus. That this means that you're cutting also lives or not. I don't understand what's going on. But so let's talk about the case about the fake news. So what happened? So that's what there was this MP. I don't know his name. Yes, let's check it. So this MP, Mr. This MP who was like on the internet, he was checking like fake news. Even I don't take fake news. Was checking Facebook, and I think it was Facebook, and he saw like that it says that Bill Gates have offered 10 million, 10 billion. Oh, it's a billion, 10 billion. So now they are saying billion. Now they are saying millions. I don't know. So he has offered $10 billion to the House so that they can pass the law into, they can push it into. But a lot of people have instead of checking for the facts, he didn't check for the facts for himself. How many people, you can check because he's a politician. He can check all that kind of stuff. But instead, he came on the parliament and he just spilled the beans, like the fake beans, and everybody is like, what? And now, so everybody think that Bill Gates have want to bribe the Nigerians to push for the. But minister, he saw it on the Facebook, and I think that's true. So he came on parliament and just told everybody that Bill Gates has bribed a lot of people with $10 billion of 10 million of whatever, and is trying to push for the law. But the law will make sure that Africans were protected with the virus, a lot of virus that coming into our countries, and that we don't get sick. But if we have to, I think we have to check about this people, what they do really. I think a lot of them are in medicine, and they think that people getting sick is less people getting sick is bad for their business. That's what I think. So they are pushing for that. When less people are vaccinated against virus, means more business for them. That is what I think they are trying to push, and a lot of people support that because of fake news and fake Facebook. A lot of Africans and Black Americans, a lot of people are pushing for fake news on the internet, and people don't check their facts, and when they listen to those kind of fake news, they think what is going on is true. So I think that this bill should be like every country in Africa need this bill because most countries already have it. Yes, so other countries have it already. So that means that if they want to come to Africa, they have to protect themselves so that we don't catch the diseases that they are trying to bring into our country. Sometimes they don't know that they have been tested, and this is why I think when they introduced so they want to introduce new chip. So the chip is really like ID card, yellow card, so that people will not forget it, and it will be easy to take it on holidays. The chip one, what they want to do, the chip one is just in the future. So the this is sci-fi. So they are thinking it's like mobile phone. They want to, I think in like 2000 they had like a mobile phone that you can put into your teeth and you know, they were saying a lot of things and didn't happen. They even have like flying cars. That one even happened. They didn't even have the Google glasses. That one even didn't happen. So all the chipping they are saying maybe it will not happen. Maybe it will become into something else. So right now people are just feeding themselves the future technology with the chip. So I think it's all future. So we don't know how to. So I hope you like it, and I will see you next time. See you. Peace out.